Well, that sucks. Lost connection and everybody's gone. Well, this sucks. Come on in, everybody. Wow, it went from 11 to 1. Wow, that's crazy. YouTube is nutty. Up, down to 0. Welcome in, viewers. Please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel so you know when I go live every day, 1 p.m. Philippine time. If we get 50 likes, I'll break out the weights. And we'll do some exercising. You get to see an old grandpa do some weightlifting. 8 viewers. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Drop a comment in the bottom. Let me know where you're watching from. No, I'm starting out at 12 there, Ruben. And now I got one that makes 13. I'll still, keep my end of the bargain. No lying. If I get to 50 total likes, that's all right. Likes are reset, but we started out at we got 12. So this is 13 now. Don't worry, I'll keep track. We only needed 38 more, so there's one. We need 37 more likes. And we break out the weights. You get to see this old man. Welcome in, viewers. 6 viewers. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel. Help me out. I didn't today because I didn't want the YouTube to give me a copyright. Well, we had plenty of people in here earlier before I went offline. Yeah, I walked too far into the back and lost connection with the Wi-Fi. That's the problem here. Way out in the province, there's not a lot of cell phone towers, so you got to use the Peso Wi-Fi boxes. And if you walk too far away from them, you lose the signal. Hope Larry comes back. Seemed like an interesting guy. Yeah, at least Larry was chatting a little. But unless he's subscribed, he may not even be able to see me again. Who knows? We'll have to see. Welcome in, viewers. We got 2 likes. We need 36 more, and this old man breaks out the weights. Come on, people. Somebody drop comments in the bottom. Let's get a chat going. Like the old AC/DC. Let's get a chat. 9 people, come on. Please hit that like. Please subscribe. Will you and Apex stream together when he visits? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll stream from the club. We'll go down to the boulevard here in Dumaguete, and we'll stream from a place called Why Not. They have pool tables, they've got a bar, they serve food, they got a dance floor. So we'll get to see lots of activity in there. That would be awesome, yeah. And lots of chicas. So if you're done supporting Lay, I know it's a joke, don't worry. I'm just joking as well. But what she don't know won't hurt her, right? Oh, I mean, I didn't say that. Club stream, I'm there, yeah. Yeah, they've got lots of cool places out on the boulevard there. The one actually plays live music every single night. So it's never a dull moment in Dumaguete. Just out here it gets real boring. There's really nothing here at all. These are all the simple people, the farmers, and yeah, she has 10 kids, Mike. Yep. Yeah, that's a shame, man. You come here, you're gonna get broke real quick. And you got to support her husband's tanduay and cigarette habit too, as well as let him eat all the chocolates. That'd be really funny, him sitting there drinking, smoking, and eating all the chocolates while the wife and the kids all sit across on him just in for something to eat. Where is here? Sunny North, how are you? Welcome in to the chat. My name's Mike. We're currently in the Philippine Islands. We were just talking about when Apex visits from Australia. We're going to go down to the city, which is Dumaguete City, on the island of Negros, and we'll hit the club. Where you from, Sonny? If you don't mind me asking. Please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I've got over 500 videos if you like to watch things from the US or the Philippines. Sonny is in US, Georgia. All right. Welcome in Georgia. Wow. I've actually never made it that far south before. As far south as I've made it is like Virginia, West Virginia, back in the late 70s. Never really discovered the South much. Haven't even, I mean, even when I got to California, late 70s, I never even went down to LA. Far down south, I went down there as Burbank. I shot up to Seattle, hoping to get a job on one of the big fishing boats going up to Alaska. But by the time I got there, they had already left. I had no idea. So I got construction jobs and worked for the Seattle Mariners baseball team for 25 years. Just stayed in Seattle. Now I'm almost 2 years in the Philippines. It's real nice there. The people are real friendly. You ever been to the Philippines there, Sonny? Welcome in 8 viewers, 5 viewers. It goes up and down all the time. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We spend a lot of time in Florida, deep sea fishing, as well as the mountain sea. Wow. The Tennessee mountains. Yeah, I've heard there's some real beauty up in that area. Most of my family moved from when we were born, raised in Rhode Island. Most of them moved down to Florida. One uncle left down there now. No, you'd never been here. Well, it's a great place to visit. They all drive on the right side of the road, and many of them speak English. Yeah, don't be shy to comment down below, everyone. Say hello, be recognized, tell us where you're at, and how you are doing today. Also spend each weekend in the casino. Ha ha ha, yes. Hope you're making money there. Or is it just more for fun? I've seen both sides. An addiction to trying to win money, and other people just go down just to have. Lots of casinos in the U.S. now. Dumbbell workout at 50 likes, yes. And we've, besides the, what did I have before? 12 plus the 3 now is 15. So we got 35 to go. My wife hit 22K 2 weeks ago. Wow. I hope she took you out to a nice dinner at least or something. Wined and dined you. We just do it for fun. Okay. Well, but it's, you know, fun is nice, but winning 22K, that makes the fun even more enjoyable. We have a lot of casinos up in Washington State. Most all are owned by the Native American Indian tribes. We're both retired. Okay. Yeah, I'm retired here as well. 64 years old. Trying to live the simple life now. Money goes a lot farther down here than it does back in the U.S. 200 reps each arm? Oh my God, you trying to kill me there, Jace? Just because they're girly don't... Oh, wow. Oh, that's terrible, Jace. My brother lived in Washington, passed 3 years ago. Sorry to hear that, Sonny. Yeah, my brother passed around the same time. He went down to Florida when he was young, did 10 years in the Army, and then got divorced from his wife and came back up to Rhode Island, where he just passed away a few years ago. Nobody really knows why. Nobody could tell me why. Sorry, Mike. It is what it is. Jace with the girly dumbbell thing. Yeah, I'm not quite sure I could do 200 reps each arm. I can knock out 50, no problem. I mean, who knows, maybe even 100. But 200 each arm? Damn, dude. I look like Popeye the Sailor Man. Yes, we will all be facing that eventually. Yeah, right, you're right. We all have a shelf life. We're all gonna go at one point. It's better to just to be happy and enjoy life right now while we're all still here. Because once we're gone, we don't get that second chance. My mom passed away back in the 80s, pneumonia. I never knew who my father was. He kind of gave me a name and then he walked away. Mikey the Sailor Man, I'm dying. Oh. We need some more like there, folks. We got 15. We're trying to get to 50, so I'll break out the weights and pump some girly iron. So Apex says. So yeah, Jace, yeah, you better keep on working out, buddy, because, you know, when you get here and you have to hold 10 kids in your arms, you're going to need all the strength you can get, bud. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you just got to be happy. You got to make yourself happy here while we're all still here. Once we're gone, it's all done. You're at the finish line. Boom. Have a good night. I subbed and liked for you. Thank you very much, Sunny North. If anybody wants to sub to Sunny, go ahead and hit his channel up. Give him some love. That's what we do around here, Sonny. We go to each other's YouTube channels and we give each other subs, help each other out. You, Sonny, good to have you here, buddy. Yeah, 10 kids and they're not even mine. Ha 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 ha. They're not even yours. Yeah. You're supporting another man's children. Now I could see one. Done sub to Sonny. Okay. Yeah, I'll get to Sonny's channel. As soon as this stream is over, I go back and everybody who subbed to me, I will sub back to them. How are you going to feed all them mouths there, Jace? All them 10 kids, and how many husbands does she have? And on top of that, you're going to be broke every month, dude. I think you need a bank job. Open intended. You know, he's still here. Yeah, Ruben probably went to see the girlies. Not much excitement on this channel. 10 husbands, 10 kids. Wow. Jeez, I hope Lay isn't watching this stream. You about to get slapped, my man. I wonder if we're going to even get up to 50. We got 15 so far. The 12 from the last stream, plus this 3 is 15. No one trolling Chino here. Yeah, I don't know if anybody really wants to troll. I don't think we have any trolls in this room. I don't think I'm well known enough. No, there's nowhere I'd rather be than with the boys. Oh, cool. Right on. Maybe you guys can save up and come to the meet and greet in January in Manila. Yeah, I think Appy left. I think he'd rather see the girlies. Appy likes to hang out with the girls. Appy Lita. It's too bad he dates his sister. Oof, that's got to be rough. She got to be sick of him by now. Appy, stop talking. You're driving me crazy. Good morning, Rosie. Rosie channel. Nice to see you in again, Rosie. Welcome back. One of our hardcore subscribers right there, Rosie. Thumb up 3, 4. Wow. Hi, Rosemary. Now, is Rosie channel and Rosemary the same person? Appy is not here because he got no siblings. Yeah, right. Everything revolves around siblings. How much your thumbs up? Your thumbs? 4. We had 12 on the last stream a little while ago, but I did a tour of the outside of my house for some guys here, and I lost the signal. So now we're up to 5. So 12 and 5 is 17. Oh, we're up to 6. That's 18. So, 32 more sub or 32 more likes, and I have to do weightlifting. Yesterday was the push-ups. I don't know if you were here then, Rosie. You probably would have laughed seeing an old man doing push-ups. 1 additional, okay. So Rosie's working 2 cell phones. Reminds me of somebody, like Appy. Has 17 accounts. Oh, we got a stray pig running around. Anybody just see that? I guess he got out of his cage. Watch. I don't know if you can see him. Did he go? Oh, he's in the back again. Where you going, piggy? Mr. Bad Boy. Oh, there's a pigeon walking around the back. Well, he must have went back into his cage. He walked right on by the house. Usually the pigs don't get loose like that. He must have busted out of the cage. And of course, this is the afternoon, the heat of the day here in the Philippines. So most people take naps this time of the day. So they're probably not even aware that their pig is running loose. Am I in the Philippines, Rosie? Yes, I hear that thing coming again. There he goes. There he goes, everybody. Mr. Bad Boy. What's up, buddy? That's the bad boy. Sounds like a bad boy. Hey, Naraneth. You got one of your bad boys is loose. Whoop. Fall down, go boom. It's outside the back door. Close the gate? Okay. We're closing the gate. Maybe they can rustle him back into his cage. I'm too old for that stuff. Pig alert. Yep. It's a bad boy alert. Hello, my friend Hippo. Oh, wow. Appy's back. He must have got bored with the girl. So now he's back with the boys. That's a lechon. He doesn't know it yet. Yep, that's right. That's exactly right. He's going to be cooked like a goose someday soon. See your thump. We got 6 likes. Please hit that like button, guys. You want to see me lift some weights. Okay, enjoy. Rosemary, you taking off now? Joe, I am not successful. Yeah, because you don't have any siblings. Ignorance is bliss for that bad boy. Uh-oh. He's coming back. Yep, and he went right for the gate. Good thing I closed it. He'd have been out in the street by now. Well, there he goes. There he goes. Bad boy on the run. Bad boy on the run. One additional banana, 8 thumbs. All right, 8 thumbs. That makes it 20. 30 more, and I'll be rocking with the girly weights. Call him inside your house. Why would I want him inside my house? Yeah, he's over playing with the doggy now. Avish, you know you can buy siblings at the supermarket. Yeah, that's true. And your sister doesn't have to be your girlfriend there, Appy. You want real siblings. Well, aren't they real at the market? I'd hate to see somebody buy some fake people at the market. Fake brothers and sisters. We're not talking mannequins, Appy. 8 thumps. No Michael come KEY house. Okay. Okay, bye, friend. Rosie, take care. Thank you for your help. Thanks for your support. Love you from the Philippines. Nothing but love here. You take care. Mike, come to my house. He is standing outside. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of hard to be standing outside your house when I'm sitting at my house. Well, it was 8 likes. Now it's only 7 again. My gosh. Wow. That bad boy's going crazy. He doesn't want to be in a cage. He knows he's next week's dinner. Uh-oh. He's chasing the dogs now. That's funny. He's chasing the dogs around the yard. Get him, boy. He's chasing the dogs around. You make dog boy? Dog boy? What's up, guys? Uh-oh. Here come the big boys. Here's the big boys. They're going to wrestle him into the cage. Up. Yep. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye, bad boy. All right, he's back in his cage now. That's crazy. It's funny when that happens, you know. It rarely ever does happen.
The big.
The big boy. All right. They pick up that poor pig in cage, sad. Well, Appy, would you rather him get out of the yard and run down the street and get hit by a vehicle? It's not sad. This is how, you know, they live here. This is food for them. People in the Philippines eat pigs. They don't have cows all over the place like most of our countries. So that is their main source of food. So don't knock it until you've tried it. They picked up the pig just like that. Boom, yeah. Yeah, Filipino people will surprise you. They're not very big people at all, but boy, they're strong. Yeah, they are very strong, and they're not afraid to do anything, you know. They bust their butts to work all day long and make hardly anything. They may work 12, 16 hours a day and make the same amount you'll make in your country in 1 hour. That's the sad part about this country right now. Is there's not enough money to go around or jobs to go around for everybody. Are you in the USA or the Philippines? Oh, wow. What a question. But you got to consider the source, right? Apex subscribe done. God bless. All right, Rosie. Thank you for supporting everybody. Hope everybody gets into Rosie's channel and supports her as well. If you haven't subscribed to her, subscribe. Show some love, everyone. That's how we all get successful, is help each other. Greed will not take you anywhere. No, I mean, do you live in the Philippines? Yes, I've been here for almost 2 years. But I go back to the U.S. usually once a year. I put together what they call some balikbayan boxes. Pay $125 per box, and I can fill it to whatever I want. There's no limit on the weight. Then I ship it over here with a Philippine shipping company. Takes roughly 3 months or so to get here. Once it gets to Manila, it goes through the customs. They have to inspect it, make sure you're not bringing anything illegal into the country, or any type of vegetation or seeds or anything that might corrupt their crops here. And it's just like every country. You know, you don't want to have somebody bringing the wrong stuff in. Already subbed to Rosie from last time here. All right. You guys are awesome. You guys are great to each other. That's great. Hey, Larry, welcome back. What's the biggest age gap relationship you've seen over there? How did it work out? Well, you know, I mean, I don't have a lot of expat friends here, to be honest with you. But in my running around the islands here, I've seen like upwards of 80-year-old Americans or Europeans with like 18-year-old girls, and they seem to be happy. Although I don't see anything behind the scenes. Don't ever really, you know, hang out with any of them. So I don't know how it goes long term. Uh, my wife and I have been married since 2015, uh, and she was about, oh, I don't know, 21, 22, and I was in my 50s. Now I'm 64, she's like 33. It all fades when you get older. You don't remember how long ago it was, how old you were. Be careful there in Philippines. Larry is back. Yeah, you got to be careful everywhere, though, you know? You can't just blame the Philippines for all the problems in the world. There are always going to be people, no matter where you go to, that are going to be good and bad. It's just a matter of human choice. Joe, I am from India. Um, Sorry, Avesh, I don't see a Joe in here. You might be on the wrong channel or something there, Bubba. But yeah, I've seen lots of 60s and 70-year-old guys with 18 through 21, 25. In the Philippines, if they get to be like 23 to 25, like that early in life, they believe that they're too old to ever find anybody again. So they try to get out there and find a partner earlier in life. How's the medical there in that area? Um, yeah, we've got one tiny small hospital, I don't know, maybe 5 miles down the road. But if you got anything major going on, they're going to have to take you on an ambulance 3 hours away to Dumaguete City, to get to one of the bigger hospitals, and then they treat you there. Avesh, he might look like Joe Biden, but that's Mike, not Joe. Oh my gosh, Apex. You're funny today, buddy. Mr. 10 kid man, supporting somebody else's 10 kids and 3 husbands and 4 boyfriends. Yeah, so Larry, the medical isn't quite as good here as it is back in the States. You got so many hospitals and so many high-end doctors over there. Here, they just can't afford some of the equipment, but they do have some college hospitals here, some private hospitals. It's a little more spendy, and if you're on like Social Security or something, you're getting like what do they call the health care there? Medicare or Medicaid. It doesn't work here, so you actually have to get your own insurance that's covered by Filipino hospitals. Apex, take a bow. Nice. We still only got 7 likes, guys. What's going on there? Who took that 8th like back? I bet it was Appy. Appy reneges on his deals. I would need a hospital within 30 minutes. 3 hours is crazy if you had a heart attack. Oh, absolutely. You might consider yourself gone at that point. So yeah, if you need to be very close to the cities, whether it's Manila or Cebu. Cebu's a nice city. They've got some decent hospitals. Dumaguete does have a couple of good hospitals, but you have to be at the city. You can't be way out in the province. When my time comes, I don't care about an ambulance in a hospital. Just toss me in the back in the sugarcane field. Call it a day. Don't waste any time on me. You see 8 likes, okay. So we were at 12 before. Oh, I see 8 now, so that must mean it's 9. So that would be 21. So we're looking for 29 more to get to the weights. Sound about right, guys? Yeah, like Larry, I'm not sure how much the hospitals, I mean, how good the hospitals are in Thailand. I'm guessing they're probably a lot better than the Philippine hospitals. It's a different perspective of life and death in the third world. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, some guys, it's like they never prepare for it, or other guys, they say, oh, who prepares for death anyways? They just want to come out here and have a good, happy life before it all happens. 21 likes to match Mike's age. Ooh. All right, that's cool. That'd be like 29 years old. Yeah, I could go for that. I could go back in time a little bit. Yeah, Larry, we're so spoiled on our hospitals and our foods and restaurants and everything else, schools in the states that we tend to forget about all that once we get here until something bad happens and we're kind of stuck. Now, the medicines here are more generic as well. When I come here, I go back to the U.S. once a year. I pack up some boxes full of stuff, and a lot of that is over-the-counter cough medicines, cold medicines, nasal sprays, different things like that from the U.S. Things I can't really get here. Otherwise, other things are like chocolates, school supplies for my 14-year-old daughter and her siblings over here next door to us. What else? Stuff like sauces for my meats, like sweet and sours and teriyakis and barbecue sauces, cold cereals, things like that that won't go bad 3 months in a box trying to get here. Uh-oh, here comes the intellectual questions from Appy. Are you a human? Oh my gosh. Yeah, none of us are human, Appy. We're all AI. Where do you vacation, or do you? Once in a while, we'll travel with the family to one of the springs here on the islands, or we'll go to one of the beach resorts, do some cave hopping. This is actually the cave capital of the Philippines on this island. So just down the road from us, there are sets of caves, and you could stay there at the place. Usually the weekend or something, or up the other way, up the highway. There's a place called Mabinay Springs, where the water is just like aqua blue. It's so beautiful, and it's a nice park. They've got zip lines. They've got regular swimming pools. They've got a lagoon. Or sometimes we'll go to Dumaguete City. We've hit like a beach resort just south of the city in a place called Darwin. And we took a boat over to another place called Apo Island, where you can swim with the turtles and check out the underwater coral reefs. Yeah, Siquijor, the wife has some relatives there, and we're planning on going there sometime soon. You really like Siquijor for diving? Puerto Galera, okay. Yeah, I haven't been there yet, but we're planning on going sometime soon. Otherwise, there's all kinds of beach resorts all over. I've been up to Valencia. There's a big volcano up there, and that's just adjacent up the road from Dumaguete as well. So there are a lot of choices. We just don't go a lot because it's a long ride. Anywhere you go here is pretty much a long ride, and everybody gets exhausted. What if Appy is a real rocket scientist and he just uses YouTube to release stress? Yeah, that'd be interesting. Jace was asking earlier, the craziness in the chats. What if we actually saw him face to face? Would it be even more crazy? I asked genuine questions, Jace. Is need to know to whom I am talking is human or robot? Tagaytay volcano. Been there. Okay. So you've been around. Yeah. This island it's got some good features to it, and it's just a hop, skip, and a jump across any other island. Like you say, Siquijor You can go up to the top of this island and take a ferry across to Iloilo. Um, there's just so many jumping points from this spot. We went to Cebu a year or two ago. We saw some temples and moseyed around the islands, took a bunch of pictures. So it was cool. We get to go somewhere every so often. But like on a Social Security check, and you're paying for the needs every month for the wife and daughter as well as myself, it's hard to really save a whole bunch. So we just, have our patience, and eventually we get to do something. Okay, Appy, I'm not AI because I don't have siblings. But you live in America, not in India. Only India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh people are humans. Rest whole world is robot AI. Oh boy, I think somebody ought to put him in a timeout. I don't think he knows what he's talking about. El Nido has an airport. Clark City might be nice to live. Pangalo has an airport. Lots of airports. Yeah, down by Clark Air Force Base, there's a lot of expats. It is a great area. It's expat friendly, and there are airports, there are hospitals, there are restaurants, clubs, everything under the sun. So I guess if I was you, my choice might be leaning more towards Metro Manila area, because you've got all the modern conveniences over there, whereas you might not so much here. And being in 25 islands, I'm sure you pretty much got the idea of what's best for you. Everybody's different, you know. Depends on your lifestyle here, whether you can live on $1,000 a month or you need 3,000, 4,000 a month. It just all depends. If you eat out all the time, you go out for drinks all the time, then you're better off having 3 to 5 grand a month USD. If you want to live the simple life, you might make a couple investments, like I did in a couple of pedicabs that we rent out in Dumaguete by the month, and we make some extra pesos that way as well. But we still live a real simple life, mostly all Filipino home cooked meals. Like I'll go to the city in 2 days, Dumaguete, and do my visa run, and then I'll probably sit on the boardwalk there and eat at my favorite restaurant called Casablanca. I could have myself a nice big either fish and chips or a big bacon cheeseburger